Aloha, Jackie here. Thanks for joining me today in making a card using Stampin' Up product. Darling Donkeys is actually a Sale-a-Bration product, which celebration will run until the end of February 28th. So if you'd like to get this stamp set, you can get it for free with a $50 order before shipping and taxes. Then you can choose this stamp set as your free item. We're going to be using this donkey here, the hee-haw and hey there friend. We are using Granny Apple Green cardstock at 5.5 by 8.5, and then I've already scored it at 4 1/4 and 7 inches. We have Saffron here at 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Then we have Designer Series paper, Flower and Field Designer Series paper. Yep, I've used it quite a few times in a video. Using this one here today, and we're actually gonna, it was actually a piece of 4 by 5 1/4, and then I cut off 1.5 piece. We're gonna use the opposite side. So this one here is 2.5 by 5 1/4, and then this one here is 1.5 by 5 1/4. Then white cardstock at 2.5 by 3.5, and for the inside 4 by 5 1/4. And we can go ahead and adhere, and I am using liquid glue. We can go ahead and adhere this all the way to the edge of the inner or the inside cardstock, inside layer. And then let's go ahead and fold and burnish our score lines. Let me do that one again. And then we can go ahead and close this, glue this side up. And what I'm thinking with this, so when we close and seal this up, you can use this pocket for a gift card or to put some cash in. And then our inside layer is going right there. So we can go ahead and stick that in there. And then we'll set it off to the side to dry. And then we will do some stamping. I am using Memento Tuxedo Black ink, because we are going to be coloring in the donkey. Centering him best I can on the card. And of course, you know, I like the hee-haw because it's so bold. I like how it looks on there. And while we have the stamp ink pad open, let's go ahead and stamp this on here. I like that too. Okay, and then yes, that's it for our stamping. We'll go ahead and color them in, and I like to start with the flower using dark old olive bullet tip end. Using dark real red bullet tip end for the rose. Then taking the dark smoky slate bullet tip end for his ears, and where his hair over here bunches up, just the top of his ears, and then outlining his face. And then grabbing the light smoky slate and coloring the bottom part of his ears, or lower part. And then finishing up his hair and his face. Then I am grabbing some that are going over the dark part also to blend it. See that? And then I am trying something different. I am going to be using ivory on, is this his snout? Making it a different color. Let me know in the comments below how you like this look on the donkey. With that part colored differently. Then here is the dark again. And let's get his hoofs in the dark while I have it open. And I did want to get part of his tail dark also. Slight smoky slate. Oh, yeah, for the bigger area, I like to use the brush tip. And then going into the dark area, pulling some of that dark color. Barely any pressure. And then going back to the bullet tip. For me, I feel like I have more control with the bullet tip in these small areas. But whichever side you're comfortable with, of course, you use that side. And finishing off his tail. There, how do you like that? And of course, to ground him, using a light crumb cake. Yeah, should I go closer to his hooves? Did I use too much for the ground? Take some away here. I got some gray there. Oh, that was the color lifter. Okay. And then he gets mounted or glued onto the Saffron layer. Cardstock. Gosh, I hope I was coloring in frame there for you folks. Then we can go ahead and bring our card base back. And put some glue on here. I use liquid adhesive because I can wiggle around my paper for a little while. See that? And then this is going right there in the center, and since this is not the full sheet, I'm only going to put glue on this side. Centering him best I can there in the center. And there we have it. What do you think? I think I should color his nose back in. His snout with the ivory. Just a little bit, since I used the color lifter over there. Take up some of that gray, huh? It is going to make it a little darker. Here we go, guys. What do you think? This is with Granny Apple Green. The sample I made was earlier was with a different color. This is Cherry Cobbler and Flirty Flamingo. What do you think? Which color you like better? Of course, the paper is different. So you like the dark or the green? Red, green, Cherry Cobbler? Let me know in the comments below. If you need any of these Stampin' Up products, I do have my Stampin' Up website listed in the description of this video. Give me a thumbs up, leave any comments, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.